Welcome to another one of our Spreading Joy meetings we do every Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or New York time. I like to call it New York time. And for those of you that are here, those of you that are here, go ahead and unmute and say hi to each other real quick.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Everybody.
All
Happy
right.
to be here.
Hey, everyone.
All right. I'm happy you're here too, Joe. All right. Today I want to focus on our promo because it's not going to be running much longer. Okay. So the promo is a stopgap measure, just to be honest with you. Why are we running a promo? So it's to, take advantage of the time in between. In between what? Well, I'm just one partner away in the AI world of having AI cash flow. Okay. So right now, AI cash flow is zero. Okay. That's how much cash flow is coming from AI right now. Okay. One partnership will change that, and it can end up going from zero to thousands of dollars immediately, and very quickly ramp up into tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, that's what's going to happen. It might be more than one partner when it gets into tens of thousands of dollars. You know, by the time that's happening, it'll probably be multiple partners, but certainly just with one partner. And I've got a pretty clear target. I'm like a sniper right now. I know who I want to partner up with now very clearly. I found them who I want. And so as soon as they say yes to me, which I'm going to be pretty insistent, I'm going to be, you guys know me. I have that ability to make everybody happy, right? I believe in win-win situations. You win, I win. It's a negotiation of winning, right? And those are the ones that usually, happen. And I've got a very good offer that I will present, and it'll open the door for a new form of money to enter into joy and into our community. Okay. So that's going to happen sooner than later. Okay. We're not talking about something a month, 2 months, 3 months from now. No, we're talking days, maybe a week or two. Okay. Just kind of depends on getting that first relationship. Okay. Sniper doesn't always hit his target, but there's always more than one target. Okay. So just understand the process I'm in. Okay. All right. Now, that's what's going to happen. But in the meantime, it's us. We're the ones making it happen today. Those of you that show up, those of you that are paying attention, those of you that are watching this as a recording, you're the players on the field, okay? For this community, the joy community. So I'm putting a very powerful offer in front of you, and some of you haven't really figured out how powerful it is and what it actually could do for you, and you should take the time to understand it. So at least you can opt out if that's what you really want to do. But you don't have to. You don't have to do this offer. There's no have to here. It's a get to opportunity. Now, what am I talking about? Share my screen. Let's jump into Telegram. I'll just go to the graphic artist real quick. Find it faster there. Okay, this is the offer here. Okay, can you guys see my screen okay?
Yep, we can.
Yeah.
I can.
Turn $500 into $1,500 joy instantly. Okay, and this is for a limited time only. Okay, you got to do it directly with me. It's the only way you can do it is direct with me. You can't do it with somebody else. Got to be with me. I always do things face to face on Zoom. If someone's trying to do this with you and they're not willing to show their face, they're not me, they're the imposter. We have an imposter out there. Okay, watch out for the imposter. I always do things face to face on Zoom. Okay. Anyway, so when you get together with me, you can send me money by Zelle. I mean, the other day I opened up a bank account with a bank that the same bank the person is banking at so that I could get money that way because they didn't have any other way to send it to me. So, okay. So I actually opened up a bank account. You can do it through, cryptocurrency. I'll accept Bitcoin or USDT, but, most anything I'll accept. If you've got crypto, I can immediately, convert that to what I want it to be. So there's multiple ways that you can get the $500 to me. Does that make sense, guys? You're not limited on the form that $500 comes in, okay? So you send the $500 to me, and then I'm going to give you $1,500 of joy. And normally what I'm going to do is we're going to take 500 of that and stake it immediately, and then we're going to have you sit on $1,000 of joy for 30 days. That's all we're asking is that you don't sell the, whatever's sitting in your wallet for 30 days. Okay? That's the deal. Okay. Now, all right. If you've got, less than 500, but you're really serious about taking advantage of the offer, I'll work with you. 500 is a nice round number, you know what I'm saying? But we don't have to do it at 500. But right now we need to raise money for this. We need the more money I have to work with, the more strength I come into doing what I want to do when it comes to forming these AI relationships and partnerships and stuff I could buy. I mean, some of the AI stuff you got to pay for. So there's going to be an additional expenses involved there that I haven't had before. So, I just need more ammo for that. Now, for example, do we have anybody here that I've done this with them before and they're just real excited about it?
Yep.
Joe, okay.
Yep, I am. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
why
took,
why are you excited about it?
well, because the possibilities, I mean, sure, you have to wait 30 days for the bonus amount. The $500 gets you $1,500 worth of joy. So
Yeah,
the 500 you and I staked right away, and
yeah,
then whenever the 30-day period is up, well, now I can go ahead and use some of that and do more staking.
that's it. So
Yeah. So it's perfect.
instant money is good, right? So, and as long as you do the staking with me, this is what it looks like when you do it with me. Okay. And I encourage everyone, if they're going to do more than $100 of staking, they do it with me. Okay. Anything over 100. Until the AI thing comes in and we got so much money pouring into this that it's not an issue. Until that happens, work with me. Okay. So you see all this right here, and you see another set over here. You see those two sets there?
Yep.
That's an example of me working with someone. Okay. You see this giant drop from here to there? That's someone that's not working with me. Okay. But they probably sold more than they should have. They should have come to me and we could have kept the price up here, right? Imagine that. If they'd come to me, the price would have been here instead of going down there, right? So, this is an invitation to anyone if they, you know, it's better to work with me, okay, than it is to do it on your own if you got more than 100, okay? That's what it looks like. So the more of you that take advantage of that, then we all win. So, like in Joe's case, the the $500 is worth, you know, tens of thousands of dollars of value, right? It's multiplied immediately. I don't remember the price target you chose, but if you followed my recent instructions, then it's the take advantage of the highest price, which is paying
Yeah.
1,600%.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Okay, all right.
So it'll
So
be it'll be there a while. But the more,
1,600% is a lot,
yeah,
right?
sure. And the more of us that can kick in whatever we can afford. Again, like you said, it doesn't have to be 500, you know. I don't know. I look around. I was just looking around again today, at some of the things I have that I could sell because I'm not using them. It could be I've got a couple of scooters that I haven't used, So, I could sell those and get the money and put that to use instead of having it sit in my garage, you know, when unused. I could just, go ahead, sell those on Marketplace or whatever and get the money and do some more staking. The more that we bring, the more money that we bring in, the more people that we can introduce this to. I mean, it's just everything has to raise up. It's that a rising tide raises all ships. So
Correct.
yeah, so it's can be a beautiful thing, and not all of us, have money to be able to invest. Uh, but there are ways that you might be able to figure out to maybe get a little extra here and there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm moving pretty soon, so this is going to be easy for me to turn some of my possessions into cash money by selling them and make use of that. That's my plan.
That's a good plan, Joe. 1,600%. You got to put the percent on there. That's right. So, so if you do take advantage of the offer as presented at 500, not counting the 1,000 that's going to be sitting in your wallet, right? So you're basically, you know, you're getting $1,000 comfort for $500 to get into action. That's $8,000 immediately, in return when we hit the price target. It might be 220,000, whatever. We'll get there. Okay. It's going to be the AI that will get us there, by the way. Okay. So that will happen. So it's a good thing that 500 immediately getting to work. So that's out of pocket. The $1,000, let's say you could get the same thing on the other 1,000. So I don't know. Let's say put all $1,500 to work a month later, right? If you were to get the same thing times 1,600% on the second go around, okay? So maybe you make 8,000 on the first go, and on the second go, you're getting 24,000. So that's $32,000. So now you've multiplied in a matter of two rounds, two 30-day rounds, you've turned one-time $500 into $32,000 of joy. Okay.
Mhm.
Has anybody else that done this with me want to share their excitement about it? I know Joe's not the only one. I just don't want to pick on you. Some of you are quiet.
I did a smaller amount.
You did a smaller amount. Yep. So Jay's an example of someone that said, well, I don't have the 500, but how do you feel about even that smaller amount being how it multiplied out for you?
I'm pretty enthused. I like the direction we're going in. I mean, yeah, I've been very transparent. I'm I'm trying to get out of this job as soon as possible, man.
That's right. That's right. All right, very good. Well, that's the main thing I wanted to talk about with you guys today. We'll keep this video a little shorter than normal because we really need people to take advantage of the promo because as soon as I got cash flow coming from AI, this promo will immediately go away. I'll never come back. Okay, so it's take advantage of while you can or miss out. Maria, did you want to say something before we close out the call?
Uh, I just try to figure out where I stand with Joy right now. I don't know the link.
Yeah, just remember that
I didn't see myself when you were showing things, so I was thinking I should have been up there somewhere.
I think we moved all of your joy into staking, and that's why you're not showing up. So that's what happens, guys. Let me show you what happens. What this is true for her. If we're doing like a second round, you might end up starting out somewhere on this page on the first,
Would you please give me the link to
25.
this? Would you please give me the link?
Sure thing. I'll send it
Because
to
I
you.
didn't see myself there. So You get rid of all my joys.
Mm.
Well, we put your joy to work is what we did. We didn't get rid of it. We put it to work.
Good.
Ace, I'd love to have that link as well because
Yeah,
I don't know where I stand on the list
sure.
of.
No problem, Greg.
You can put it in the chat of the Zoom.
All right. And then let's see here. Kenneth is coming in. And I'll put it in the chat here to everyone. There's the link in the chat. Okay. So if you're doing it right, you're putting everything to work. So everything moves away from the market. Every 30 days you move it from the market, move all of it into staking and put it to work again. Okay. And what that looks like is it's got to get to so you got to go to stake area. And it's going to show you what you've done here. Okay. So it's going to show you your history. You're going to see the deliverables when the things get delivered. You can see here that this one paid out the reward because I had had it set for a low amount. But the bottom line is like you got $500 you want to put to work, do it here. Okay. It's almost 1,600% right now. Okay. That's real close to 1,600%. So that's pretty good at 220. Just bring it in. When you do it with me, you probably do like $100 at a time. So 100, 100, 100. So that's how it looks. Okay. All right. So,
Ace,
yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
quick question, and I'm going to apologize to the community if everybody knows this except me.
That's
But
all right.
I actually sent an email this morning before I went to work asking Nick about this, but I guess he didn't see it. I can't seem to figure out. Like I had a staking of $150. The 30 days was up a couple days ago, and I don't know how to restake that.
Oh, okay. Well, it's what you got to do is you got to find it in your wallet. So share screen. So automatically, if you see here in your staking area, if you see that it's got a hash, okay, let me see. There's a hash there. Just trying to figure out. I think yeah, see that's number two. Okay, see that's number two there, and then see that this is number two here. You see that there, Greg?
Yep.
Okay. And I got a hash reward here, right? And notice that the 30-day hashes, they're all here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're all there. Okay. And then you can see I've got this right here, reward for hitting the price target. One has struck gold and the others are waiting. Okay. So no hashes. So I think I can click on the hash, for example. Let's just click on that one. It opens up the blockchain receipt showing that I've received it. Okay. But you can't move it from the blockchain. You have to do it from your wallet. So you have to look and see in your wallet, and you got to find joy. See, look, you just saw it with your own eyes. It was there and then it disappeared, right?
Why
Yeah,
does
I
it do
saw
that?
that.
So that's stupid MetaMask. Damn you and MetaMask. Curses.
Foiled
right.
again.
I'm going to go put it back. So this is the other way to do it. Just, I just hit the three dots to put it back there and manage tokens. I'm going to show you two ways to do it. Okay, this is one way to do it. Okay, flip the switch back on. See, for some reason MetaMask they're being intrusive in my business, right? They're turning stuff off that I want on, right? That's not cool. I don't like that about MetaMask. Okay. They think they're doing me a favor, but they're not. So I can also go into the website. I can go up here at the top where it says wallet settings. I can click on add Joy contract to wallet, pick the wallet, and add the token, and it will actually give me the proper logo, right? So that's two ways you can do it. Either do it from the Joy contract, right? You have to get to this page. I've sent that to you guys many times, I'll do it again. I'll send it to you now again. Or you could do it from our website and actually get the right logo and everything. Okay.
Yeah, Nick made it really easy to add it directly from the website.
Yeah, so easy. Really the best way to go,
So then how do you restate?
So what you want to do is just go to PancakeSwap and swap it from Joy to USDT. Okay. And again, you know
So
me.
let me back up.
Anytime you want to do that, you can contact me. But if you can remember this, swap Joy for USDT, stake the USDT, and you're good for another 30 days. If it's over $100, you want to do it with me.
So let me understand. So I initially, like 33 days ago, staked $150. And the other day I don't know what you call it, paid off or
Should have, yeah.
okay. And so where does that payoff appear?
It moves automatically from our, we call it the bank inside of the website. Okay. So inside the website is a wallet holding Joy. We call the bank. So it moves from the bank to your wallet automatically.
To my wallet. Even though like when I look at my wallet under Joy, I don't even have 0.02 Joy. So that's like
Well, you're
not much at all.
you're part of like 99% of the people that are members of the Joy community. 0.02 is actually a high number.
It is.
Oh, sure it is.
It sounds like a tiny amount to me.
It's 2% of 40,000.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's like almost 800.
Yeah.
So
Do you feel better now?
yeah, yeah, a little bit. So
Don't you want the price to go to 200,000? 2% of 200,000 would be $4,000, right?
yeah. So
And wouldn't you like to see the 2% turn into 3% and 3% turn into 5% and 5% turn into 15% and so on and so on and so on?
yeah, I know you said we eventually want to have a full coin.
Correct. So where would you stand if you're only a 2%er? Okay, where do you stand among the 400 holders? There's only
Well,
there's
where I
only
was
400
trying
of
to
you.
find.
So let's go back and look. There's only 400 of you. Okay, there's 428. That's how many holders there are. You see that there?
Yep.
Right? I learned I can use this pencil, right? Pencil. So they're right here. Okay. So there's only, all right. There's only 428 of you right now. Okay. Now I'm going to erase that. Okay. Now, this is the number one holder right here. That's not me. Okay. That's one of you. Okay. I don't say who's who, but I'll just say this is the smartest one. Okay.
Okay.
They got 21% of a coin. Right. So they're going to be in good shape here real soon. And then this one is, in my control. That one's in my control. This one is the liquidity contract, right? Then there's an 8% person. That's another very smart one of you. You know who you are. You're on the call right now. You know who you are. Okay. And then this one right here is the wallet that pays out on the Mojoy. So anytime you're doing Mojo and you get paid, it's coming out of that wallet. And then this is another one of you that's really smart. This is our first two percenter. Number 7. What is your address? Is this you?
No,
3675?
I'm not quite 2%. I'm 0.0198.
That's you right there, 3383E.
Yes.
You're number 14 out of 428 holders. How do you
Okay.
feel about your position now?
Well, it sounds better. I couldn't find me before because you would scroll over this list really fast.
Yeah, but there you are. We found you. Do you feel better about where you're sitting? Because you're better than most.
So this 0.198, how much of it do I want to leave into the Joy-Coin and how much of it
None.
do I want to
None.
restake?
None. You should restake all of it, buddy.
Really? Okay.
That's what I would do. Restake all of it. So would you guys, I don't know. It might take a little extra time because uh yeah, sometimes Greg's a little slower on the technology stuff. But I don't want this to be a super long call. I'd rather be a short one that people
Oh
will
yeah,
watch.
sorry about that. But
But
but the just to clarify, the restaking, I'm not doing that on the website. I'm doing it on PancakeSwap.
on PancakeSwap with me.
Okay, then that's what totally confused me. I thought I was going to have to click a button on the website and it would be restaked.
No, because it's in the form of Joy, and the website wants USDT,
Oh, okay. Okay,
right?
got it.
But could you imagine if you took $800 and said, "Oh, I'm a dumbass. I'm going to sell the whole thing in one shot," right? Then you end up with $600 of USDT instead of $800 because you were dumb, right? And you're doing it by yourself, right?
Yeah.
And then you put this big gap on the chart where we need to climb ourselves back out of that, you know what I'm saying? And that slows everyone down, doesn't it?
Gotcha.
How important is it to do it with me?
That sounds like it's very important.
It's like 100% important. Like it's not 90%, it's 100% important. Anything over $100. There's only a few of you that I'm talking to here that even have over $100 of joy. Okay? There might be 20 of you, 25 of you that have over $100 of joy. Okay? I'm talking to you. If you have over $100 of joy and you want to stake, then you want to contact me on Telegram. Okay? Very, very important. So let me just share my screen and we'll put some posters up. You're going to want to reach out to me directly on Telegram. So we just go back here and go back to the, okay, perfect. We'll just load this out there. So contact me directly. We'll send this to Fast Track. Okay. Let's see here. Where are you? There you are. Forward this to, where is it at? Where's pool funding? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I put my poster out there. It's got my Telegram information on there. So even if you don't know how to reach me, the info's right on the poster. And so do reach out to me. Anybody that has more than $100 and they want to maximize it, contact Ace. Don't worry, you're not bothering me. I want you to contact me, okay? Because we're in the in-between right now. And while we're in the in-between, it's better that you work directly with me. Otherwise, you're going to slow everyone down. If the chart moves down, you're slowing everyone down. That makes sense, guys?
Yep.
You work with me, we can keep the price about the same. And without changing the price, we can get you fully staked up. I could take all $800 of Greg's thing and stake it right back in. So $800 times 1,600, holy cow, how much is that? You know, so it's going to be a lot, Greg, the next month, right? So,
Yeah.
So you're in great shape. Joe, go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, so I just had a light bulb go off. I hope I'm not the only one. So your suggestion is for any of us who have enough joy in our, you were just showing on the chart, you know, even Gregory has a fair amount once we figured out how to read that.
You have more than that. Yeah, I know.
So so the light bulb was I'm of a mindset that if we sell joy, you know, that the price lowers, you know, the value of the coin lowers
It
because of
will
the
without
sale
me. It will without
without
me.
you. Yeah. So I was never entertaining the idea of selling the joy that I have in my wallet in order to get USDT to stake. I was always figuring I had to come up with money outside of our community.
No.
So this is a light bulb moment for me.
And I hope the light bulb's going off for the rest of you, because Joe's not the only one that should have the light bulb going off.
Yeah.
There's about 10 or 15 of you that you should be like, wait, do I have any joy? Oh, I do have joy. Why am I sitting on joy? Let's get that to it's not working if it's in the market.
Yeah,
It's
because
not
it's a
working.
it's a mindset that some of us have. Well, we don't want to sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But then,
we're
you know,
thinking, oh, I was at number what, 14.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I sell it, I won't be 14 anymore.
yeah, that's another aspect that
Well, look
we
at it
need
this way.
to
If you don't sell it,
dismiss.
you're gonna turn into 16, 17, 18 real soon. Someone's gonna pass you up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in order to stay ahead, you got to take it as soon as you got it, get a hold of me. So okay, let's get to work, Tracy or Ace. Let's do this.
So I don't
And
have to sell my whole house full of furniture in order to get
you don't have to, but you're certainly welcome
well,
to.
well,
Like,
I'll wind up doing that anyway, but
there's someone to beat. They got 20% of a coin. You can beat them. A lot of you are in a position to beat that person, but
uh,
you're too shy. You know. So yeah, I know where you're at. You know where you're at, Joe. Yeah. You're probably one scooter away from being on the top,
hmm.
All right. Good deal. All right. So I think that's pretty clear. So I hope everybody got a lot out of this meeting today, because technically I've been saying the same thing over and over again for about a month now. But it's like it takes time for the light bulb to click, you know? So I want more people to watch this. So Jay, we'll wrap it up with you. You got your hand up.
All right. So yeah, well, since I got rid of all mine, I'm off the chart now, because
For
it's
for
take
for less than 30 days, and then you'll be back.
yeah. Yeah. So with that special, since I didn't exactly take advantage of the whole 500, let's say, how is it handled if I came in with another amount? Um,
You could do more. I
yeah.
You're in a position because of the relationship. I work with any amount with you. Others, I want them to come in with 500, but in your case, we've already done a lot of hundreds of dollars already before. It
Oh,
all adds up in my head. So
yeah. Yeah.
we can add another couple $100. Whatever you want to add. Like Joe's about to sell a scooter. You can maybe look in your garage and see what
Any
you.
buyers? Any
Yeah.
buyers?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
All
better
right.
look around.
Nick wants to add something to this. Go ahead, Nick. You're muted.
Sorry, I'm muted. On the top of the MyJoy application, you see your ticker with also your USDT value, so you can determine where you are.
That's
Top
right.
of the MyJoy application.
The top of the MyJoy application. Do you want me to share my screen?
Yes, you can. There you see your Joy amount and also the USDT value, so you can see
Got
where
it.
you are.
Oh, okay. That's a nice feature, is what he's saying. So let's look at the feature he's referring to. I gotta get to the website. He's talking about the feature up here. So it says here, I don't know.
Yes, that one. That is your Joy amount in your wallet, what is registered in the application, and then it converts it to the USDT value with the current price of Joy.
Yeah, that's the $631, right?
Yeah.
So my 0.0151 is technically in USDT worth $631. So that's that's nice to know, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this USDT is basically your whatever, if you're a co-owner, I think the value of what's, your
That is the same wallet with USDT. So
yeah, right. Okay. That's just showing what that wallet has in USDT. I see. Got it. Yeah, I don't have much USDT in that particular wallet. Got it. Okay. That's my personal Ace Fletcher wallet. All right, very good. It's nice to know that feature is there for everyone. It's handy. Okay, thank you all for coming to another one of our Spreading Joy meetings, and hopefully this was a very joyful moment and light bulbs went off and if you want your joy working hard, get it at staking. If you have more than $100 of joy, contact me. That's the message today, isn't it? Okay. That's what you want to do. And if you want, to accelerate, take advantage of the 3-for-1. I'm giving you 300, I'm giving you $1,500, dollars for $500 instantly. That offer is not going to last much longer, a week or two or three, and that's it. It's over. As soon as that AI is bringing in revenue, I will never bring that offer back because it's too generous. Okay, way too generous. Is that your hand up again, Joe? Or are you just resting it like that?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that was a mindless motion there.
If your hand is up, I didn't want to be rude. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and have everybody unmute and say bye, everybody. We'll see you next week. See you
All right,
later.
goodbye, everybody.
bye,
See you
everybody.
next
See
week.
you next week.
I'll be getting a hold of you, Mr. Ace.
See you next
Good
week.
night.